Can everyone hear me nice and clearly now? Hello? Yeah, got the game up and running as well. Beautiful. Okay. Sorry about that, folks. Don't know what's happened there. My OBS studio has had a meltdown saying that I actually, it might have been because I disconnected cables when I did the upgrade, the RAM upgrade a couple of days ago. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining me. Bit of a different change of scenery. I thought I'll start the stream a little bit different tonight, and it turns out that my settings on my OBS studio have changed. That's always the way. Hey, Mr. Aussie Don. Nice diesel trains. Looks like the sand patch grade. Now this is completely different to the sand patch grade. This is the B&O Subdivision. It's bigger than sand patch grade. Oh, you betcha. This is a route that I've been looking forward to doing for quite a while, and we're going to be doing it for the first time here tonight. I did save it, so I thought I would have had it all up and running, and yeah, no, it turns out I have to take all my braking and everything off again, so yeah. Yes, we have a cat on the side of the train. This is a beauty, this one. You wait to see this train, this is absolutely. It's got different variations. B&O here, 7411, 4109, down through down. Look at this, it's like Clinchford. Very, very cool. It's got all the logos on the sides, and there's different variants of them as well. Check out this one. Jesus systems. Love it. Oh, you betcha. I've been looking forward to doing this one for a while. Welcome. I sincerely welcome you guys to the 50th episode, the 50th anniversary of All Aboard Live with the Godfather, the Aussie Don. Welcome aboard. Thank you for joining us. I thought I had to put in the old school, because when we first started the show, on our first episode, it was All Aboard Live with the Godfather. And, yeah, these days it's my nickname. I am the Godfather. I'm the Godfather. I'm known as the Godfather for American Truck Simulator, but when it comes to the trains, I am the Aussie Don. And you can see me at the Dovetail Forums. I've got my screenshots on there for this week for Train Sim 1 and Train Simulator. Come on, folks. What are you doing? I've only got 3 likes. We need more. More likes. Come on, folks. More likes at the Dovetail Forum. Train Simulator screenshot contest for week 26. I am the first one on the rank. Give it a like. And let's get it over the line. We've got so many other competition that are sneaking underneath us. We need to get that higher. Come on, folks. We need to get the 10, 15 likes. Not normally a biased person, but when it's been 20 weeks since you won the Train Simulator screenshot contest, I am biased. 10 weeks since I won Train Simulator. You think I'm going to win the Train Simulator 1 again? No, unless people do 20 likes. Anyway, we're here, we're showing you the train. You wait to see the absolute ripper at the back of this. This is how big the train is. 120 carriages, massive, huge train. Here it comes. We've got the caboose coming up here as well. Check out the cabooses first up. There's the caboose. We've got that one. Look at that Western Maryland one at the end there. That's how cool it is. Anyway, this is the first time we've been on Train Simulator since we've upgraded the PC. Yes, we have upgraded the PC. The RAM has been upgraded from the 16 gigabytes to 64 gigabytes. Getting ready. That is stage 1 of our rebuild, leading into the 2 blockbusters coming. Train Sim World, coming to our YouTube channel. Train Simulator Classic, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 next year, and obviously we've got. As predicted, folks, Hope Valley has been released for up the Deer Park station. Going down the slope, so I'm just slowing it down a little bit, even if it's under 50. Man, breakage off this thing's pretty full on. I've been away on the weekend, folks. I just got back today, and you know me, folks, so I like to go away on weekends and spend time with my good friends, and yeah, did that again. We had a fantastic weekend this weekend. We had a nice 25 degrees day yesterday here in Sydney. Oh, you betcha. What a great day that was. You know, it's winter and it's 25 Celsius, like it's almost summer. Very crazy. The world is turning. Well done. Yeah, so this is completely different to what we have in Train Sim World. So it's not just Cullen, I do believe. So you got a whole bunch of slidings down here. Got slidings down here. Just keep pumping up here. Got your couple of slides up here. So yeah, this is different to Sandpatch Grade. I think if I remember rightly, Sandpatch Grade runs through here and actually runs up through there. See, it says Sandpatch. So that's the Sandpatch route there. So this is a complete different route to that Chris breaks off down this way. This is completely different to Sandpatch Grade. I think this was originally Train Dovetail's ultimate plan. Route. I'm not 100% certain if this was the one, but yeah, she was a ripper. The one that had planned originally. So yeah, this is a big route. It's like 90 miles or something like that. It's really, really awesome. So we're holding some coal. Check out that. Is that a train or what? Here comes another one. Wow. Oh, we've got Clinchford stuff on here. Oh, wow. Check out all these box cars. I can see the hillbilly in here today. That's not as big, but it has a caboose on the back of it. A different caboose to the one that we have as well on here. That's how insane our train is compared to that one. Like, look at the size of that one compared to this one. Jesus. Oh, slow down there. Sounds like I had the brakes on still. I had the, do I have the Diamanic brakes on? No. I didn't think I had those lights on either, but I do. I can't put on the radio for some reason. That's a bit sucky because obviously I would have put baggy comms on. I think it's automatic anyway. So yeah, this is in the sand patch facility like area, Chris, but yeah, no, it's not the same route. Oh wow, check out those. Now that's really cool. It's even got the B&O and it's got the numbers and capacity. Yeah, really cool. Live chat is subscribers only. Come and say g'day, mate. This is the 50th episode of All Aboard Live. Get rid of that previous screen there. Don't forget, later on tonight we have another Train Simworld Free Class 700 live stream. We're going to be taking the Great Northern Class 717 design from the Creators Club later on tonight. I do believe it was done by Train Fan. I'm not 100% certain, but I have got in contact with Train Fan recently. It is the dude that I've been speaking to at the Train Simulator, the Train Simworld Free Superfans page. As you know, I am one of the admins. And I have been speaking to him about how I said if you can possibly do a he said something about Southwest Trains livery that he's done for the 700, and I said, oh, if that's the one with the non-branding on the side, I go, is it possible you can do one with branding? And yeah, not even within 24 hours later, it was up on the Creators Club, so that was cool. So we thank Train Fan for that one. We will be doing that one as well, don't worry. There's other designs. More shorts have been added earlier as well. I added more shorts from my trip to Taronga Zoo with my family last Thursday, and there is more shorts from Sydney Harbour itself. That's really cool. I like the way that town is and then it sort of goes up. That's really awesome. I don't mean to be rude or anything, but damn, this would have been a better route, I reckon, for trains for Dovetail along with. Stubbing on the side. That a big horn. So much for the diabetic brake work in it, isn't it? Look how long this train is. It's still down on the other crossing and it's like gone through the other crossing. Man, this is just a massive train. I think I've broken the record for the longest train. This is this is a damn awesome train. Don't worry about the speeding. We've already gone past the 50 zone. It's just, unfortunately, it's running off the back of the train. So, it's alright anyway, because 35 is the next one and we're coming up to it. So it should cut off here in a minute. Oh, check out this bridge. Oh, you betcha. Look at that. Well, no wonder this route's been rated very well. This is a very lovely experience so far. This was purchased just before the sales finished up for the first part of it. There is an encore sale going on, so the sale is still on for PC Steam. There's encore. And I know the Xbox players will be probably saying, oh, where's the Xbox sales? Where's the Xbox sales? They're always whinging about it. Where are the Xbox sales? How about get a PC? Where are the Xbox sales? Check out that. Wow. Thought the flatbed cars had reels. Oh, there's all different types of flatbed cars on the rails there, Chris. It depends on what the formation is. You know, it could be a different formation. And remember, this is in the United States, so you know. And just because it's in the United States doesn't mean that it's, well, you know, like elsewhere in the world. You know, different types of carriages, doesn't matter if it's freight or, you know, a passenger train, you know, you always got a different type and style. Train on the rails. But yeah, I know what you mean. It's a different sort of something the council uses sometimes. Okay, well, I don't see the council running a train network. So I don't know about that one. Anyway, I'm not doing a big trip on here anyway, because if I was doing a big trip on here, I'll probably be on here like 3.5 hours like I did the Canadian one at that time when I wasn't planning to do 3 hours. Oh man, that was like, oh, please hurry up, and we're still over 2.5 hours. I'm like, oh. I felt like quitting so many times with that particular trip too. But it was enjoyable, but yeah, it's 3.5 hours. I don't normally live stream a 3.5 hour live stream unless it's, you know, something it's like, whoops, I didn't know it was that time I've been on for. I've had a few of those on city skylines. Yeah, I'm like it's 10 hours later. It's like, what time is it? I can't remember. What time is it now? What? That went quick. So that's how enjoyable it is. So yeah, I can imagine when City Skyline 2 comes around and then one of my viewers just have to say, oh, you know you've been live streaming for 10 hours, have a break. I'll be like, I've had breaks in between, don't worry, we're still live, just having a break. Imagine if you, I can imagine that the fellow city builders that are out there that are waiting for it, like myself, and obviously we'll get the big push. They'll be like, oh, I need to upgrade my specs, or you know, just, you've got plenty of time to upgrade your PC, my folks, if you are fancy skies, you know, you love your mods like I do for it. Obviously, at first, it's going to be very hard or very interesting to see if it's going to have heaps of mods at first. Or so this one I know they're doing all the series of videos, which another one is coming tomorrow at midnight. Our time local here in Australia. Not tonight, leading into tomorrow. It's Monday into Tuesday. And then Thursday to Friday, that's always when we have the videos currently. Anyway, I know they're doing a series of videos at the moment, but I would like to know what the hell, if there's going to be a change with the mods. I have a feeling, sneaky suspicion there's going to be. Check out the big trail, man. Look at that. You see it. Unbelievable. That's incredible. .4120 is our one. And we haven't got the lights in here, it's just, that's just the way it is. I think it's bright. Same old usual suspects. Obviously, if this was TSW, we're obviously going here. Or obviously we'll go through the shortcuts on the keyboard if you know those folks like I do. And if you are from America, howdy y'all, welcome aboard to the stream. My name is the Aussie Don, and I'm from Australia. G'day, mate. Now, just to remember, all you Americans that are watching, that we don't throw shrimps on the barbie here in Australia. We actually throw meat on the barbie. meat, alright? So if you don't like the meat, then you're not allowed at the barbie, eh? Speaking of barbie, I had a nice beautiful bacon and eggs this morning and it was absolutely beautiful. Nice hangover cure. Snowy Creek Curves, these are known as. Oh, she's really grinding, yeah. Really grinding, I'll tell you right now, look at that. Lost a bit of too much speed there. Glad I came down a little bit on that speed. If I have a feeling if I was about 10 kilometres more, I think I might have derailed that corner. That was pretty tight. I guarantee that's still going around. Of course. And it'll still all the way up there as well. Look at that. A couple of miles to go. Decent run anyway, like 15 miles, it's, you know, still pretty big. And I've already been over half an hour on it. And you do note we are doing 50 miles per hour, you know, that's a maximum speed. Just under 2 miles to go, I should say. Look at this building up here. Oh, it's a factory. It's got a stack there, so... Oh, look at that smoke coming out of the stack too. Cool. The red barn over there, fantastic. Oh, check out that bus. It's pretty cool. Hey, Chevy Chase. Hey, National Loop Tunes. Hey, here comes another one on the upside here. Oh, check out that. Oh, wow. How many? 5? Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're little bangers though, but look at that. 5 and they're pushing that along. And that's coal as well. Check out that. Wow. And once again, smaller than our one as well. But still good nonetheless. And we've got a caboose on the end of this one. I think it's the same one as our one. And caboose on the other end. There we go. Fantastic. Certainly is, Chris. This is a route that I've been wanting to get for quite a while. I've been up and down about this route for, and Stevens Pass as well. I actually didn't get Stevens Pass still on this sale, so yes, I'll be the next one, which will be at the end of the year. So yeah, I was tossing up between this one and the Arizona Divide. It's another one I've always been up and down about getting as well, but yeah, well, it'll be interesting to see what the next freight route will be on Train Sim World. Actually, to be brutally honest, that's what I want to know, and I want to hope that Skybook Games don't do one anytime soon, because yeah, I hate to say that these third-party companies, besides Just Trains, I don't know what Just Trains are. Well, I can't judge Just Trains on Train Sim World side just yet, obviously. And I'd probably say to you guys, I wouldn't judge them off their first performance, because obviously this will be their first attempt at a Train Sim World route, so don't judge them off this one coming, folks. I would, give them the benefit of the doubt the first time around if they don't get it correct. It's not going to be everyone's cup of tea anyway. We already know it's a pacer and it's the Blackpool route. That's what I'm giving, even though it hasn't been officially announced. Alright, there we go. Very good. Well, I hope you enjoyed our first trip, ladies and gentlemen, with the Mount Sub GP40/2. CS running in there, the cheesy system. The B&O Mountain Subdivision, absolutely great route, I have to say. Going way back before crossing lights and gates, when there was a train coming, they had someone stop the traffic and ring a bell. Trains are, I'm not too sure. I think trains have always had bells on them. Like and you know, obviously, certain countries have got different rules and regulations when it comes to horns and everything. Obviously, you know, Germany is really strict about using the horn. Yeah, it's I know when you come to the crossings and that, it's usually one long horn, then it's a couple and then a couple short ones, and then a long one again. Brazil, I think, is very similar like that as well. I've spoken to a Brazilian fellow a fair while ago now that actually mentioned that to me. Yeah, that was quite some interesting information. That was really cool to have him share that with not only myself but the community that were watching the stream and also the replay of the stream. So anyway, that was our American Express trip, ladies and gentlemen. American trip. So there you go with that one there. Right. What we got now? Yes. Is it the Turbo Star? I think that's the one. And we are going to the North London and Goblin Line. That's the one. And we're going to take the this one here, just the standard one. So we're going to go from Clapham Junction, and we're going to work our way down to there it is, Stratford, and we're going to do this at 13 hours on a nice cloudy summer day. We hope you enjoy. Hey, it's not raining in London. Oh, everybody's like, hey, something good for a change. All right, enjoy. It is cloudy though, so you know what it's, you know, typical London. It's cloudy, and then it could be raining in spots here and there, and then 2 seconds later it's sunny, and then it's raining again. It was like that today, actually, here in Sydney, where I was. It was like raining, and then it was, for 2 seconds, for about for a couple of minutes, and then it'll stop, and then it stopped for a bit, and then all of a sudden I've seen this big cloud coming. I thought, oh great, looks like it's going to rain again. And yeah, fair enough. That was the one that was there on for about half an hour, and then it decided to ease off, and yeah, it was good. Anyway, enough said. Let's get going. We're on North London and Goblin Line, and we're going to get rid of, hopefully. Hang on. What the hell was it when Wednesday stop for? Why is it saying we're going to Canterbury as well? I can't even change the PSI. Okay. F8, F8, hello, F8, F8, F8. And what the hell is this? Are we living in Miniland? That was quite funny. See how we go. Coming out of Clapham Junction, we only got a 2-car. diesel though. Just to let you guys know, we are live with Train Sim World 3 later on today with Class 700 Agile on the Southeastern High Speed as we do a trip from Dartford to Raham. And Speedy. Why would she send me that message now? She must be in a good mood again. It's good. Let me get rid of the webcam, or you reckon we'll... No, we'll stay on. We'll stay on for now. Do let us know if you want me to get rid of the webcam, though. I'll freely take it away. That's totally your choice, folks. If you want to see me without the webcam, hey, I understand that. That's all fine. Appreciate it. I like everyone's feedback, you know. Like, you know me, folks. I'm always, you know, feedback's always a good thing, even if it's negative, folks. Because you know what makes you, you know what negative feedback makes you? Makes you stronger. Makes you want to try, you know, stride stronger. Don't worry about your thumbs downs though on the YouTube channels. That doesn't worry, you know. Like you get criticism whatever way. Your thumbs up, thumbs downs, you know. It doesn't really bother me. You know, I keep saying to you guys, you know, don't worry about if you're running a YouTube channel, thumbs downs. Don't worry about it. It's just, you know what that is? They're salty. They're salty. That's all it is. It's like, you know, they wish they could be you. That's all it is. Trust me. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I raise it up all the time because I just think, wussy, aboard. Come here, wussy. Garmin would say Dartford. I think it's Dartford. Dartford. Sounds like the dude from Little Britain. Dartford, come here. It was a Dartford. It is a funny show, though, Little Britain. I'll be honest with you guys, Little Britain finished too early, way too early than it should have. It's such a great show. It was funny. But yeah, it finished way too soon. Way too soon. Okay. Put that in the neutrals, open up the doors. It should go to emergency. It does this anyway. But, I don't know. This one train that always has done this. Where is that? Whoa, hang on. Whoa. So there's going to be a quiet week for Dovetail Railfan TV this week for Train Sim World. And I just done the bell now. So yeah, there's a quiet week for Train Sim World this week from Dovetail Games. There's no Train Sim World live stream at all this week. The only live stream that's happening this week is, for some reason, Jamie's going to come along and do Hope Valley. And I have to put this out to you. There's two different variations of Hope Valley going on now. I don't know why. But Hope Valley the PC Steam version, for its price, for the same price, go to the Just Trains website, buy it on there. You get more variety, more scenarios, you get more everything for the same price, and it works on the PC Steam version 100% fine. If there's any updates, they'll email you. Just make sure you're a Just Trains member. They'll email you with a new update. You can download the new update. You can rewrite over the files. Works 100% fine. I've just had an update for the U-Bahn Hamburg, which is another route from Just Trains that hasn't been added to the Steam side of it. And I did explain to you guys, it possibly will come later at a later time. By the way, we're going past Chelsea Stadium now. Boo! Everybody boo! Boo! Going past Chelsea, Stamford Bridge. Boo! Boo! Sorry, Chelsea fans. Thanks for your player. Manchester United supporter right here. Let's go past this station. Nobody's on the platform. Or one person. Or in better terms, just a handbrake. Coming up to Olympia. So this trip is actually bigger than the last one we did, this is obviously a passenger trip, and it's faster, but this is a great route. This is actually a route that I'd love to see in Train Sim World. This is the one. One of the London routes, so desperately love to see in Train Sim World. I think it'd be great to see it. A bit of overground. We got the Westfields up further. It's just up the road there, actually, Westfield, London. Alright, let's open those. Neutral. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the PSI. I can't change it or anything, so just ignore that. We are on our way to Stratford. Stratford. It's done it again. This is what I had troubles with this train before on here. Don't know why it's doing this. I've got it up and running now. Not on this part. Elephant and Castle runs on the route going to Waterloo. There, Chris? So, no, it's not part of the North London route. What we went part of when we were building before, that was Stamford Bridge. That was the home of Chelsea, the Premier League. So, that's where we went through before. We're actually coming up to where Westfield London is. Even though it doesn't look like the Westfield London in the game, obviously it doesn't say Westfield or it just says shopping centre. Even though I do know in reality it's London's Westfield. Next stop is Shepherd Bush. Change here for Westfield London. And do note, Westfield Sydney is in the city itself here in Australia. It's not in the heart of London on this one. It's in the north side. And there it is. It doesn't look like that in real life. That's the right spelling for castle too there, Chris. But I know what you meant. I know what one you meant anyway, so yep. Here we go. Gotta wait for this pressure to come down the bar there. That was why it wasn't going before. I was like, hang on, what's going on here? Yeah, I've had that. I think I've taken this train on here once and I've had to quit before, and I'm like, because I couldn't get it up and going and I couldn't work out how to get it back up and running, and yeah, I sort of, got a bit of an understanding more of the trains these days. When I did that, that was... I've definitely got more knowledge on Train Simulator here this year than what I did in the last, 18 months ago? should be another part of the core update coming later this year too. I'm not too sure when it'll be, but you've probably put your bottom dollar. It'll be around about November. I'll get rid of that camera for you guys so you can enjoy it. There you go. Say thank you, Mr. Godfather, Mr. Aussie Don. Thank you. You're most welcome. I can be annoying sometimes, don't worry. But you know me, I like to entertain and you know I like to have a chat. So come and join me and Chris on the chat here, folks, instead of standing there like a bunch of bloody bots like you are. Get out, stop watching your Quickie Mart for a minute. Come and say hello, Mr. Godfather. How are you all going today? And I'm going really well, thank you very much. Coming up to West London now. Oh yeah, Western Main Line, Great Western Main Line down the bottom here. Or the Great Western Express, what it's known as in train symbol. That is that route right there, underneath us. Obviously that way goes to Reading, that way obviously goes to London, Paddington. We've got Phil B, hello Godfather, hello Chris, hey Phil B, how you going? Welcome, yes, Great Western Express. And then Willesden Junction's actually on top of the Bakerloo line, and right next to the Bakerloo line is the West Coast Main Line. Oh, my free coins already. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, so the next stage to the upgrade to the PC would be is going to be putting a second SSD drive in and another hard drive. I'm hoping to get the capacity in there, and I'm really, I've never really been confident with this power supply on this PC. So I'm going to talk to them about it and just say, you know, what do you reckon? What I'm running? Do you think it'll be advisable to upgrade to a higher PSU? So yeah, the ram's been put in. The we've got the big boy in there now, which is great. 232 sticks and up to 64 from the 16 we were on. All right, I can see Wembley in the distance and the East Coast Bakerloo line down the bottom there. West Coast line there. Oh, and Bakerloo line's down there. And the West Coast is on the other one. Alright. Let's get a break. I always like to explain these areas for the people that are new to our channel. I think a few of you might have seen me play this route a few times over if you are regular. But I always explain myself and where we are for the new viewers. So this is the Bakerloo line on Train Sim World for you Train Sim World players that do know that in real life. This is the Bakerloo line as well. But in Train Simulator, we have done trips where we've actually terminated just here. We've done scenarios in the past where we've terminated just here. So, yeah, we have done some interesting things for the North London route in the past. But yeah, this is the Bakerloo line down there, and obviously the facility's just down there for Willesden Junction. And obviously this is the West Coast main line. So yeah. Well, that's the West Coast main line. So wait for this to go down. And we should be right to go. Yeah, I don't know why they call it the North London route, because it sort of goes West London as well, so it's like a bit of a mixture. But yeah, it's a great route nonetheless, and this is yeah, one of the pieces of the puzzle that I think would be a really cool route for a TSW release. I was a little bit disappointed when they said, oh, they're going to start breaking away from London. I thought, oh, come on, you've got so many routes in London that you're missing out on, you know, all the underground stuff, Jubilee Line, yeah, I know TfL and all that, they're owned by the government and everything, but come on. I think TfL and Northern are owned by the same company, so I don't see why they wouldn't be able to do Elizabeth Line. That'll be underground I'd love to see. Obviously, modern route, yeah. We've got Jubilee Line. And obviously there's other parts of Southeast High Speed that can be added, and obviously, you know, many people have asked many times over, can you extend it to London Victoria on the Southeastern High Speed, and that's something I would love to see and eventually get to, and I don't see why it wouldn't. It will become the ultimate mega route of what it already is, a great route and one of the fan favourites. I don't understand why people don't like the East Coast Way as much as the Southeastern High Speed though. Oh, man, for me, both as good as each other. I just think if it became a mega route and went to London, Victoria, it would just become so damn long to do the whole thing, especially if you're going to do an all-stop service. We're not stopping at this station, by the way. We're going to start skipping some of these stations. There's a couple of skips along the way. There's like 20-something stops in on this train track, so it would be a decent experience for Train Sim World, even if it, you know, was, even if it had a I'm not too sure how many services there would be if they added it, but it would be quite sufficient if it was around 180, 160, 170, 100 or 200 services would be great. I'm not too sure what the service mode would be like. I'm not too sure what the trains would be. Oh, we've had an error. Oh, okay, out of memory. Out of memory. What? How am I out of memory? Okay, just give me a second, folks. I'll be back in a second.
There's no...
Okay, we've had the game crash to the desktop here, and don't know why. These are the issues that have been occurring since the core update, as I explained to you guys for Train Simulator, and it's just absolutely shocking. You know, this is, yeah, you join the run and then all of a sudden you get a crash to the desktop. And I've already completed that trip many times over in the past without any issues. So yeah, we're back in the game now, I think. Yep, we're back in the game now. So unfortunately we're going to be moving away from the North London and Goblins line for now, and moving our way to something else. So here we go. Sincerely apologise for that break in transmission. All right. So disappointing, because that was running quite well, and then all of a sudden it does that. All right. I think it's time for a little bit of AP action, don't you think? Yeah. Why not? Why not? Eh? Why not? Why not? All right. Nice little LNER action. Get the route up here, and see where we're heading. Yeah. All right. All right, not too sure how long this is for, but we'll soon find out. All right. East Coast mainline action.
TPWS and AWS operational.
All right, so East Coast main line is where we are, and we're putting in our destination. Oh, betcha. All right. Armstrong Powerhouse Class 800. Oh yeah. We will save that. Here we go. You know me, this is a train that I'm begging for Train Sim World. This Class 800. Very similar to the 390. This is in there now, but yeah, this is a paint job that I've taken on Train Simulator in the Crows Club. But obviously, would like to see the East Coast mainline get released on Train Sim World anyway. This is a non-stop trip all the way to King's Cross in London. Going all aboard with the Aussie Don. It's episode 50 of All Aboard Live. Thank you for joining me. My name is the Aussie Don, your 2023 Week 6 Screenshot Contest winner for Train Simulator Classic at the Community Screenshot Contest at Dovetail Forum. And when you go to your loading screens, you see a bunch of people with their photos, and that's a screenshot contest, folks. And it doesn't close on time these days because, as you know, Dovetail are very lazy when it comes to a lot of things these days, and communication has absolutely dried up massively, I'll have to say, with the people from Dovetail and the community, I have to say. And I noticed starting to clean up a lot of the crap that sort of the forums has been experiencing, especially this last 12 months. I just have to say, I won't lie, you know, I've been a victim, and also I've sort of back chatted a few times over, but I'm sort of understanding now, you know, like, yeah, it's like, okay, well, like I explained to you guys, Dovetail don't really like to be told what to do when, even though it's just them getting the poops when you speak the truth. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, yeah, I sort of just go on the forums now and just look at the chat and just put my screenshot contest stuff in there and whatnot. But anyway, I am involved in week 26, which is this week, folks, for Train Simulator and Train Simworld. So give it a like. Train Simulator's part of the Dovetail forums at the screenshot contest for week 26. And vote and give me a like. The Aussie Don. Beautiful, beautiful sunrise backdrop on Tadeki Pass, I think it is. Yeah, with the Union Pacific train. Beautiful, beautiful. Thanks to Red Black, I think it is. He did pull me up on the Loco. The Loco, I totally get those mixed up all the time. So, like, that's what I said. I said, "Oh, sorry, I totally get them both mixed up." That particular photo was done on a trip I did last year, so that's another old photo from last year, nonetheless. But yeah, great photo it was indeed. That's what I say to you guys. I got screenshots that have, you know, that are even from last year and whatnot. And if you know, we get a theme for the week on Train Simulator or Train Simworld that suits the week, then yeah, I'm gonna put it in there. Chris reckons the East Coast Way is one of the best routes as well. Yeah, well, for frame rate and scenery wise, yeah, it's great. You know, it's a beautiful countryside trip, and yeah, down south, you know, along the south rivers there, water there. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful route, I have to say. I think we're joining back up to the main line here in a second. Yep, we are. We're on a branch at the moment. Drop that down to 40. And we're going to be going back onto the main East Coast main line here in a second. So I'm not too sure if Dovetail have got a contract with Asthma. I know that obviously it's been used here for Armstrong Powerhouse, which say would definitely have a license to have it using. So yeah, pretty cool nonetheless. joining back up to the main line. Here we go. Back on the main line. We are rail fans. Can you spot the nerd? I'm a nerd too, don't worry. If they call you nerds, they just say, "Oh, you just don't have a brain that can handle the pressures of running working out all the buttons and all this, razzle dazzle. It's all in, It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a while to master. Even the professionals that have been driving these trains, long enough now to pretty much say that you're a pro of the both train sim world, train similar. Still trip up. Look at me. I trip up all the time. You see me, you're tripping up all the time. And I sometimes I take it seriously, but sometimes I don't. I just enjoy what I do, I have people come along and they enjoy what I do, I appreciate your company always, folks, of course. And if you're a true rail fan, you'll hit that subscribe button. Let's get to that 3,000 subscribers, folks. We are so close to 3,000 subscribers. I can smell it. It's around the corner. I'm only after the legit people, though. If you're a true rail fan, a true simulation fan, click that subscribe button. We've got plenty coming your way. Cities Skylines 2 coming later this year. We've got the big edition. And, of course, in 2024, we've got a mega next generation version, which shocked me as well as what it did you, because especially after you spent so much money on the biggest edition possible. Yes, not even well, technically we're gonna say 4 years later they're gonna release another Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh, come on, man. We just got 2020. Savage is coming up. Might stop at this station actually. Yeah, I'm going to stop at this station up here. As you know, this route is what I'm wanting from London to Peterborough. Obviously, like to see it go further, but I just don't see it going further than that if they do it. But yeah, who knows what type of version of the East Coast way they're gonna East Coast Main Line they're gonna do if they ever decide to finally do it for Train Sim World. And like I said to you guys, I don't know. I really got my suspicions that it's around the corner, but just all signs are pointing. It's sort of another clue that Matt said the other day, actually, on one of their streams. I was watching the previous stream again the other day, and I sort of something really stuck in my head the way that Matt was talking when they were showing off the train coming out of the tunnel, the Thameslink tunnels that are at St Pancras. It's just really the way they were talking, and the way I seen the expression on Matt's face. It's like, you've got this up your sleeve. This is coming. This is on its way. The way he's talking, it's all clues. And you can always work out these clues if you're smart enough, you know, like rocket science. You've got Class 66s that are on that part of the East Coast main line that were under construction there for a while, and now all of a sudden the Class 700 comes out, you've taken them away, and now you've got 700s running on there. Come on. In reality, the 700s run on the East Coast. So, yeah. I just think it's a matter of time. But then again, they said they run to a certain part, and I thought, well, maybe that could be the way it's going to. So, Cambridge, I think it was. So, yeah. I'm not sure how far Cambridge is, but if it's less than Peterborough, I'll be disappointed, actually, because then they'll rule out them. Maybe they'll rule out them bringing out the Class 800, which this is the train that I would love to see. If the 700 obviously came out, that's great. But obviously it'll be in the AC format, and if they run this out, oh my god, that would be the sickest, one of the best core updates in TSW. Like Brighton Mainline was great with the rush hour and everything, you know, Boston and Never Dresden, but you know, obviously, you know, they'll free, you know, good routes, but obviously Never Dresden, as you know, has always had its issues with frame rate, and especially around Dresden section and whatnot. Sort of opens up a bit further, it's all right, but there is a couple of sections where they do sort of spit at you. Boston was, yeah, had its issues at first, and Brighton's always had memory issues, so and you can thank Joe for that, for the massive timetable he did, just chewing up all the memory for that particular route, and that's one of the reasons why probably Class 700 wasn't originally going to come out with a 700.1 format. I'm speculating, but obviously we've got Creators Club for it, which is good. So. But yeah, I really think we need a route for the 700 to shine more than what we do at the moment. And a few others are saying the same thing, and I have to agree with them. We need a route for it to shine. East Coast makes sense a lot. The underground section of the St Pancras could be added as well. So I don't know how they're going to put London. Are they going to do East Coast? East Coast, I don't know. Are they going to go to King's Cross with it? That's the question. There's a lot of questions, a lot of answers. God knows what's going to happen eventually. Are they going to release one route this year and some surprises, you know, to the core? Time will tell. Anyway, back to Train Simulator. So Hope Valley has been released at the Steam, and I said to you guys, if you really want to experience Hope Valley at its glory, get the version from the Just Trains website, folks. For the same price, you get more value and more for your buck. More bang for your buck. That's all I say. Just Trains website. PC. It works on the PC Steam. 100% fine. So I'll show you the version I got soon after this one as well, just before we do head off for our off our live stream here of All Aboard. We'll show you the version I've got, which is from the Just Trains website. You'll see the differences of what is in it, and what trains and whatnot are in it as well. So definitely highly recommended to get it from the Just Trains site though. And yeah, it works PC Steam version quite fine. Takes a while to build up speed. This is the Armstrong Powerhouse train as well that we are rolling with. Everything went dark all of a sudden. Hang on, let me just put these little tiny lights on. Let me just put a save on that in case we do get an error. Going through Wayland Garden City. Was it Cambridge where we were going to? I can't remember. Can't remember where it was going to actually, that train, but yeah. No, it was going somewhere. But yeah, the clues have been there. There's been a hell of a lot of clues of East Coast coming into TSW, and you know, I've spoken to the British Ace before. You know, I was for a long time been a big fan of the West Coast Main Line, and he said he's preferred to always have the East Coast Main Line added. And I said, well, I hope it's West Coast Main Line, but I've sort of leaned more towards preferring the East Coast Main Line for quite a while now, before we get West Coast Main Line. Mainly for the simple fact is I prefer them to do West Coast Main Line in the modern era. And obviously, you know, you have the capabilities of bringing the old school in as well, with like obviously the inner city class 90 is that train, and as you know, I'm a big fan of the 90. I love it, the MK3 coaches. So I and the Padalino. So obviously, I would love to see the West Coast train get added. But I've always said to you guys, I want this in the modern era as well, the East Coast Way and East Coast Main Line. And obviously, I want the Class 800. And obviously, I want this one. Sounds so beautiful when it's going past as well. Beautiful. Potter's Bar flying past there as well. That'll be the next station. The next stop is King's Cross. We've got a 100 mile area coming up. The next station we're flying past is Hadleywood. Hadleywood. Let's turn those lights on again. There is a few tunnels along here, so that would also give that train sim well free, you know, experience, you know, when you're going in and out of tunnels with that lighting effect. So there's a fair few of those. Around 10 miles to go. Reminds me, I need to put together our American Truck Simulator stream for tomorrow as well. I have to post that up later today. So do note, yeah, we are live tomorrow for American Truck Simulator. That'll be our Monday main event. It's episode 72 tomorrow night, I think it is. I'll be rolling with the Rugrats design tomorrow night. American Truck Simulator, that would be really cool. New Southgate. Buggers. I've had a really great response on the full replay of our midweek World of Trains live stream as well. We didn't have too many people watching it though, but the aftermath of it's been absolutely fantastic. Well, it's been over 200 views already. So I have to say that has now become one of our best midweek World of Trains streams in quite a while. But still not the likes of the over 2,000 views I used to get for my live streaming 12 months ago. So yeah, unfortunately those days are dead and buried. I was hoping to get the same result around this time last year. It was absolutely fantastic when I started getting the heaps more viewers, but yeah, we haven't gone to the likes of that. And yeah, once again, my shorts dominating the views, which is what I've said to you guys. I really think it's time for shorts to really get their own YouTube part of, and because they're just killing YouTube, in my opinion. We need to slow down. We need to slow down. We need to slow down. We got a 30 area coming up, and we're gonna get absolutely bamboozled if we don't. Still gotta be speedy. Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Take it up to 45 because we're going to go back down to 45 here shortly, and there's no point of going to 60 and then having to drop it back down again. There is the Emirates Stadium, home to Arsenal FC. And hopefully you've had a great weekend there, Chris, and Philby as well. Hopefully you've had a great weekend there as well. It's been a great weekend for me. I've had a lot of fun. Yeah, me and best mate Joey, we had a little bit of a bonfire last night, and a couple of quiet ones, and yeah, no, a little bit of music, and yeah, it was quite fun. And yeah, his sister, which is my lady, and my dad. Actually, they went to bingo. She loves playing bingo, so she likes to win the jackpots, of course, because she's won it before. So yeah, she likes the bingo. So she went to that, and As you can see, this version of the game doesn't have the cutting that's just here. So that's the differences with this variant. This is the older version of the East Coast main line. So. Filming some trains, yeah. You might have noticed that I've done a bit lately. Back on Thursday, I took my family out to the zoo with my daughter and my ex-partner. So yeah, we went to the zoo and went on the ferry and everything, and did some rail fanning as well. So I've still got a few up my sleeve from last Thursday, from the zoo, and I did a bit of comedy with one of the kangaroos as well. I'm going to put that on the channel, folks. It's quite funny. The kangaroo goes and it lays down, so I do it sort of like a joke. And there's another kangaroo next to him as well, so it's quite funny what I did. Well, I think it is. Nice little bit of humour from me, you know. I sort of get my inspiration with this video that I'll put it up on the channel actually later, I reckon today. It was quite funny, but I think I'll put on there. It's one of the red kangaroos, and he's standing up, and all of a sudden he just goes and lays down. So I just crack a joke on it. So he goes and lays down in the sun, and I was like, oh. To the other one, I'm like, hey, cuz, pass me the UV. We don't need UV. Oh, that's right. I'll just get more red while I'm just sitting here in the sun. I'm just going to get more red now. Yeah, the Class 700 is probably better with Itzia 165 sound. I have to say, though, that there has been another update to Itzia's mod. But I have noticed there's been 3 updates since the last time I don't know what's going on. He keeps updating it for some reason. So yeah, there has been updates, and I've got the 7th version of it or something. But yeah, now there's a few new. We are going to be on the Class 700 in half an hour. So do join us then, David, if you're interested on that live stream. It is up on our channel. So you should get a notification bell if you got the bell on. We'll be live with that very soon. I'm taking the Class 717 version of the Loco today. Well, it's Creators Club design. It's the Great Northern 717 design of the 700 that we are taking. All right, we've got 5 minutes left. So yeah, we're a little bit earlier today. But once again, I apologise. Let me get myself back in here, by the way. Quite surprised that actually happened. So even if you upgrade your RAM on your PC from 16 to 64, it still crashes to the desktop. It's clearly an issue with the game. I did see that others have been having a lot of crashing issues and everything ever since the core update this year. And I have to say, even though they've cleaned up a lot of the coding and everything, it's just caused so many other issues. It really needs to be a proper tidy, once and for all. Anyway, never going to get perfect with Dovetail games because we all know it's about this these days when you're doing business. So I have to say, it's probably true. If I was a businessman, I'd probably be about this too. But you know what? I'm not about this, because if I was about the money, I would be charging people for my paint jobs and everything for my mods I do for American Truck Simulator. I do them for free. So I don't charge people because why would I charge people for something that I want people to enjoy? You know what I mean? So anyway, that's just me. Thank you very much for coming along to our 50th episode of All Aboard. Live, we'll be back next Sunday. Yes, it continues. Episode 51 next Sunday here on our channel, and we'll do something else and hopefully it doesn't crash to the desktop. But anyway, we'll be with you guys again in half an hour from now for Train Sim World 3. I've got to get out of here because I got to prepare my American Truck Simulator live stream for tomorrow. I got to go in and build the truck for tomorrow, get the cover photo, and then I'll organise it after my next live stream. I'll post it after the next live stream, but I'll just got to get the truck ready for now so I don't have to muck around with that later on. So that's it. Full replay will be provided. Links will be on the screen for the 3 previous episodes. There'll be episode 48, 49, 48, and 47. Dedicated playlist, bottom right-hand corner, Train Simulator Classic. Check it out today. We're getting close to 2 years worth of great content on there. And thank you for coming along. And thanks for all the comments. And we'll see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now. From all of us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming and Entertainment. Bye-bye.